Here we go. Hi there, folks. Let me turn on the TikToker thing here. We are back. Prepping our studio. Look at that. Wonderful. Hi, we're here. We're back online everywhere, worldwide. Welcome back to the party. We need to fix that camera. We do, I guess. Is this the one? Nope. Too many clicks. Is that better? That's better. It's all about me. It's all about Bull Tracks Records. We got to work on this camera thing. Not right now, though. Again, we're back live in Clearwater, Florida, here at Bull Tracks Records. My name is Bill. We had to take a little break. I had a buddy of mine come by, purchase some records, and I gave him the in-store experience, if you will. Oh, wait. Although we are an online-only store, if you're, in the Tampa Bay area, we're here in Clearwater. If you want to make an order, we'll pick it. You come on by. We'll give you a tour. Take you lunch, maybe. We'll talk vinyl, because we like to talk vinyl. We do a lot of that. So anyhow, my name is Bill, and we're here showing off the fine art of grading vinyl records. Except when we take breaks to help our friends. So we begin the process. We're going to be utilizing a website called Discogs.com, which is kind of like the Holy Grail, the mothership, the Wikipedia of all things vinyl. The pictures, the information is incredibly deep, accurate, and it assists us big time in determining what exact pressings and copies of records that we do have up for sale. So, and basically what we do here on the social media thingy is we're showing you the process that we go through with each and every record that comes through here. I'm the only one in the room today, so I'm responsible for everything. Let's just do it. Anyhow, we got the Bull Tracks hat. I still haven't figured out these camera angles yet. Anyhow, we got those available on the website, and I'll tell you more about that as we go along. But anyhow, we're going to start on our next project with just a simple catalog number, 212. Let me move this over. I need to make sure I can see the chat rooms as well. Yeah, we got the chat rooms open. If you have questions about any records that we're doing or the process or anything like that, just let us know. We got that wide open. All right, so anyhow, we're working with a Kathy Sledge record here. I'm guessing she's one of the Sister Sledge. And a solo effort from her. All right, so first things first, we've kind of zeroed in with the catalog number of what we need to find. Now we're going to open up the images and look for pictures of the label and make sure that everything there matches. Basically, we're looking for font size, placement, words, little things that will matter. Looking at both sides. And again, all this information with this picture is available on this Discogs website. Now, it also offers the information that's found in the dead wax. That's the area between where the groove of the music ends and the label begins, or ends and begins. There's going to be a set of numbers and letters that identify the first part's going to be the label most times. The catalog number is going to be second. Then you get into the pressing plans. One thing that I see here immediately is a T, apostrophe with parentheses around a T. That 99% of the time means it's a Terre Haute, Indiana pressing. So I'm going to go to see what all the options are that are available for this release. U.S. releases, there are 7 of them, and find the one that identifies the Terre Haute Most times here on the directory, it'll show Terre Haute or Gloverville or Los Angeles, whatever pressing plant it is. In this case, we're not seeing that. So we're going to have to look at the 3 different versions that are available and see if we can get numbers for the runout for the dead wax. And again, on this first one, we're unable to. I can check the barcode though. That's always on the back. 212. Right. That is a match there, but that's not a guarantee. So let me back up and we're going to check this other version real quick. But this is kind of the process that we go through. We want to make sure that we are absolutely accurate. Okay, this one won't work because this is a variation of the cover. So that won't work either. Excuse me, scratching my nose. I'm not picking it. Ooh. All right, so again, we don't have the images. Oh, we do have the images. Everything matches up except for the lack of information here in the dead wax. I'm pretty sure we've got an accurate read here. So let's go ahead and move on to the important part of the process, which is actually grading the vinyl. This is the most important part of this whole package. And what I'm doing is I'm taking, looking at this thing, various angles with the light, looking for scratches and scuff marks. I mean, and sometimes these scratches are so slight, even I can barely see them, but they are there. But again, they are ever so slight. This record has been played, maybe not this side, but this side has, but it was very well cared for. So we give it a grade of VG+. I need to hold it up so you folks on the, which camera is that? TikTok camera set up good. The other one we need to fix. But anyhow, we're giving it a VG+ grade, which is an exceptional grade. Excuse me. So we're back at it. All right, really good looking cover. Still got, full color. Everything's pretty solid, corners, edges. We do notice it is a punch out. That means it's a promo copy. Plus we have this sticker here, whatever that is. More like a DJ sticker. It's supposed to have the beats per minute, but I don't think that's an accurate read. But anyhow, we're going to give this cover a VG+. I need to, hold on, let me fix this. I need to get more of the record, less of me. There we go. Is that better? Should I put it down? Yep, that is much better. All right, so anyhow, back to grading of the cover. The covers, again, have no bearing at all on the overall value. It's all tied into the vinyl. But we like to let you know what you're going to get as far as the visuals. This is a VG+ cover, which is slight ring. As you can see here in the back, and some slight corner wear. And then here's that hole. It's a punch out, promo copy punch out. But a VG grade, excuse me. Slight ring and corner. So it's a promo copy punch out. That's a whole punch through there. And then I'll put the DJ sticker here on the front as well. All right, so there we go. And that'll be part of the comments section. And we do that with just about every record that we have. So that's how that works. Let me put my name tag on it. And then the way we determine what the value is, we don't. We use this website, again, discogs.com. And what they do is they take comparable sales of similar vehicles. Hold on. It says we're not streaming. What's going on? Hold on. I got to make sure we're streaming. Yeah, we're streaming. Good for us. Anyhow, I have no idea what I was talking about. The cover, it looks good. And I need to put an identifier on it. Actually, we're going to be doing that here next. Never mind. So that's how that works. Oh, I was talking about the price. Once we put all the information into discogs.com, what it does is it takes comparable sales of the same album, same product, same condition, all those kind of factors, and then give us an estimated value for it. It's not a number that we come up with out of our head. That could never happen. We ain't that smart. But that's how I get an assist from Discogs. So let me hit the go button. And when I do that, it sends it off to our inventory there at oldtracksrecords.com. We need, I'll tell you what. I'm still going to put a sticker on this one. These stickers that I'm adding here are for an assist for our shipping department. Whenever you place your order and you put this in your cart, it's going to be identified by this number. 561. We don't do it in alphabetical order or chronological order. It's just strictly a numerical system that suits us perfectly. Little Santem. All right, here's an instance where we're going to still use these stickers. We have two copies of the very same album. We don't know that they're exact, but that's my job now is to determine. So there could be multiple pressings of this. But again, that's why I'm here. I do notice one thing right away is that on the top version, it says an extended play mix. That's missing from the second one. So already there's a difference. Here's another difference we're just seeing visually real quick. Here's RCA check and then just RCA. So more likely this is a Czechoslovakia pressing, but that's my job to find it out. So this is a top load. I like top loads better. All right, here's kind of a giveaway for us checkers, graders, whatever it calls. Is the label. It's a plain white label with simple black text. 9 times out of 10, that means it's going to be a promo issue copy. But I don't see that kind of identifier on this yet. So again, this is a suspect catalog number. I've never seen anything like it. And let's see if we can. There we go. Murray Head. She's okay. So this is a Canadian pressing. Sinram is the pressing plant up there. Here we go. It does say distributed in Canada. So there's our first identifier. That's why I didn't recognize the catalog number. But anyhow, it is a Canadian pressing. I'm going to check first the label, make sure we got the simple chess label. And we do. And then our third line of defense is making sure that everything matches in the dead wax. CR in a circle. I see that. All right. I have to use a magnifying glass. These are really tiny numbers that are either etched or stamped into the dead wax area. All right, everything matches up. So again, a Canadian pressing. I think that's going to be the difference here. This is probably going to be an American pressing. Let's grade this one first. Just a small scratch here. Scuff mark there, but overall, this is going to be a fine listening experience. But given it's of the few imperfections, I'm going to make sure I give this a VG plus grade. I'm going to do my bongo solo in my head. Oh, if I was at home right now, I would be banging my bongos to this baby. I love this song. Anyhow, enough about me. All right, so let's grade the cover. It looks real good shape, just some corner wear. Not even the typical ring wear. Actually, I see some edge wear here. But again, I'm going to give it a VG. Right. Edge and corner wear. Yeah, I'll give it a VG. All right, so I'm going to add my name tag to it. We're going to go ahead and stuff this in. Now, here's something cool. Again, this record came out in 1984. See, we're talking 40 years ago. I love this song, too, by the way. One Night in Bangkok. But this is, again, it came out in 1984. It's an EP. It's got one song, a couple different versions of it. But it was probably a $5 record back then. Given the popularity surge of vinyl, and especially songs like this, and the fact that maybe because it's a Canadian pressing, this thing now has a value of $33. It's increased in value 6 times its original price. Again, just testament of the popularity of vinyl and how I consider it a great investment. I really do. But anyhow, that's the story behind that. Now, $33, I need to put an identifying inventory sticker on because I'm going to have 2 copies back to back. Although they are going to be different, the shipping department may not recognize that. And my job is to make everybody else's job easier. And I like that job. 914 487. Again, it's just a 10-digit inventory sticker number. All right, so again, here, same copy, but we noticed the differences already. The added text here in the front, the lack of here in the back. That was a top load cover. This is a side load. So this is an American pressing made in the USA. Now, again, the label is pretty simple. White, simple black text. But we have learned, no, that's not a promo. It's not. There's no indicator of that. So let me put in the simple catalog number. 13959. That did not give me what I wanted. 959. The numbers have to be right, Bill. By the way, we've got to give credit listing to Sirius XM Classic Rock Top 1000 today. All right, so first things first, we've identified the label, the cover. Again, we're looking for the words extended play single on the cover. We see that here identified on the in the Discogs directory. It's got the simple white labels and everything matches up there. All right, so we have a winner here. Now, again, here's going to be the difference. We had the Canadian version. This is an American version. That means there was probably more of these pressed than that one. And I'll show you them because that one there, remember, was worth $33. And it's in the same shape. I'm going to give this the same grade, VG plus. Same with the cover. I mean, it's going in with the same grade. It really is. But there's going to be a difference in the value, just given the quantity of how many of these were produced. All right, so VG plus on everything, cover, slate ring and corner wear. I get that. I think I saw a price sticker. I did. Hold on. And again, anything that I put in about the cover has no bearing at all on the overall value. It's what's inside here with the vinyl. But again, $33 was the last one. It was a Canadian pressing. Sinram was the pressing plant for that. I've been able to identify the pressing plant for this one. But I'll tell you what, let me back it up and see. This is not a rock song. I'm not a Billy Joel fan. But we're going to tolerate it. Anyhow, this was pressed in Indianapolis. Okay, so we have identified that. So let's get back to the process. VG plus for both the vinyl and the cover. I'm going to paste my comments back in. I'm going to hold that more steady. All right, so again, the other version of that record, same conditions and everything, $33. All right. And again, it's probably, because they didn't press that many in the Canadian plant. At the Indianapolis plant, they were probably cranking this thing out for a week or two. This is a $5 record, $3 record, actually. So there's a huge difference in just the pressings of these records. That's why we look real hard to make sure we know which plant that it's coming from. It's vital sometimes. And there are a lot of fans that wish to have all versions, every pressing of their favorite album. Oh, and we have a dupe here. Let me put another sticker on here. But that kind of explains the story of why we spend so much time looking into these things. You just don't know where that value is until you look. I hope you learned something good today. 776. All right. So there we go. Well, that was a fun little diversion. I mean, everything about it is the same. Even the labels were the same for the most part. It just one said USA, one said Canada, and it was a 100% difference. So, hell yeah, we have fun here. All right, so we have an autographed picture of the band Hardcore. We do. Here we go. Dwayne, the video producer, put his name on here. Apparently he was trying to pick up some chicks. I didn't mean to put that up publicly. Hardcore Records. And this was to Yvette. Autograph from the band. Now, cool little things like that. I'm definitely going to leave it with it. I'm going to notate in the comments, too, that is available part of the package. Oh, we find some cool little things in these things sometimes. All right, so let's start with a simple catalog number. We got to get on track here. 07256. Did I push it? Hold on one second. Billy Joel is not a rock artist. I'm just saying. And he's coming here, too. But anyhow, it shows a promo copy, and here we do have an identifier here that says demonstration. So we have a promo copy. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, I'm putting it up so I can scratch my nose. This is Beat Records. No, New Beat Records. Demonstration. High time. We got a match here, my friend. All right, now a third check usually is going to be the numbers here in the dead wax, but there are nothing to compare to here in the directory. But again, they usually don't supply those with the promo copy. So let's go ahead and put this back up. Get ready to put it for sale. We need to go ahead and grade the vinyl, which is always the most exciting part, is watching my eyeballs move back and forth, right? All right, so we're going to give this a VG+. I just see a few small scratches, and really, it's what we know as a cue burn, where the DJ would cue up the record right there. You can scratch it back and forth a few times. That sort of puts a burn, a little groove in there. But that's the only imperfection I see. So VG+. Of course, we got to mention we got the autograph picture here, too. Especially if we find somebody named Yvette that wants to buy this. That would just make it more complete. First, let's grade the cover. Looks like they autographed it here. Oh, the dog autographed it there. He didn't have room on the picture, so the dog autographed the back, I guess. All right, so let's grade the cover. Again, it has no bearing on the overall value. We've got a VG with noticeable ring, edge, and corner wear. Definitely noticeable edge and corner. Hold on. Edge and corner wear. All right, then again, handwriting on the back cover. Hold on. Now I'm going to put, this has to be from the band. No other reason. Autograph picture from the band included. All right. We'll extract it right there. So yeah, we're going to put that in there. That'd be a nice surprise for somebody. I did put it in the comments, in the notes, that this is part of the package. You got to be careful. I mean, it looks like it, was autographed by the band, but we're not sure. So I have to put that in the notes. Hey, we're not real sure, but it appears to have been. All right, Katie Lang. So we're getting into some more contemporary. Miss Chantelaine. I can say that, Miss Chantelaine. All right, so let's get going here. This is going to be a promo-only copy. The identifier is right here on the label. And the prefix on the catalog number begins with PRO. Usually that is usually for profile records, but if it's on another different label, PRO mainly means it's going to be a promo copy, 6052. And in most cases, the labels are plain white. We've gone over that a few times, but this one actually has the full color. And we do specifically want the promo version, which has a listing here in the Discogs directory. So I think this is going to be a very easy, quick match. Yes, it is. All right, and I'm going to check these numbers. See, quick and easy. I like it. Excuse me, one other identifier that we're looking for that it shows here on the directory is a SRC logo, which is a specialty recording. There it is. Specialty Records Corporation. Whenever you find their stamp anywhere on a record, it's like a sideways S with an R and a C tucked into the circles. That means that this is an original pressing. It's not a reissue. It's not a repress. This is original. But don't put it away yet, Bill. All right, so we've identified everything, labels, dead wax information. Now we need to put it up for sale and give it a grade. And this thing is just shiny. I could use this as a mirror. Really. I could fix my hair if I had hair. But I don't have any hair. So this is a near mint record. Just let me, yeah, very nice. A needle has never touched this. So again, that's when a record has been exposed, it's outside of the cover, outside of the shrink wrap or anything. This, I can't give it a mint record grade. But if you were sitting right here and I was showing you this, you would be like, hey, it's near mint. There's just one slight imperfection. It's right here. It's a scuff mark on track 1. I don't know if I want to make anything worse. Well, actually, I just made it better. How about that? See, sometimes it helps put in a little elbow grease. I thought we had a scuff there, but nope. All right, so now we do. We have a near mint record. This thing has never been played at all. Now, again, it's been touched. But again, if you look at it, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But because it's been exposed, I cannot go any higher, really, than a near mint. It's mint. It's mint. I'm just saying, between us, it's mint. But I can't say that. Can't say that. All right, so my name's Bill. We're here at Bull Tracks Records, Clearwater, Florida. It's Wednesday, so we still got tomorrow, Friday to go. We're here from 10:30 till about 4. I had to take a little time off to help a buddy of mine here a little bit ago, but we're back. All right, so let's grade the cover, which again has no bearing on the overall value. We just like to let you know this is a VG+. You know what? Yeah, VG+. I see some ringwear. Still, it just stands out. It really does. All right, so once I put my name tag on it, I'm going to hit the go button, and this thing is going to be whooshed off to the inventory at bulltracksrecords.com. That's the website right over my right shoulder there. Let's see. I hope everybody can see it because I rehung that yesterday, made it a little more secure. Everybody can see it fine. Yeah. If you got any complaints, man, we got the chat room open. All right, we had this example just a few minutes ago where we have 2 copies of the same record. I'm just quickly looking through, see if we have any other examples like that coming up. Not uncommon. I've been in situations where we've had 8 or 9 copies of the same record. It just means whoever had this collection was very organized. Right there. I don't see a whole lot of big differences in these, but we haven't gotten inside yet. So let's just start with the one we got in front of us. This is Olivia Newton-John, The Rumor, the 12-inch extended play version. 890. All right. So when we put in the simple catalog number, we come up with 2 different pressings, U.S. pressings, and it says there's going to be label variations. This is where it's going to get tricky, I think. What the heck is that? Okay, there we go. There was something on my nose, and it was my pointer. Anyhow, let's get back to work here. Specifically, we're looking for the MCA Daytime Rainbow label. That's pretty generic. That and the nighttime one. That's the more used one, is the daytime one. But anyhow, my job here is to make sure everything matches up online. Is in line, track listings, font size, little indicators, numbers, letters. Everything looks good so far. The third thing we do is check the numbers here in the dead wax. If I can find them, holy cow, these things, there we go. DNSS1. Good, all right, we got a match there. All right, so we can get Olivia into the system. Rating in the vinyl. This came from somebody that played it a lot, and I'm not saying because of the scratches. Look at how many dang fingerprints are on it. Come on, man. Clean up your records. Here's what I'm going to do, just to make sure it's good underneath. I have a 100% cotton cloth. That's all I'm using. I got my little water bottle here. I just need to moisten that up and give it a quick wipe and make sure that that's just what that is. Now notice we're going circular with the groove, not against the grooves, not like this. And make sure, once you apply the moisture to it, make sure you dry that moisture off, because it can leave not a stain, but it'll leave a mark. Not a mark either. It'll leave something you can see. But again, here's why I did that. I mean, that cleaned it up really nice. And even if something gets by me and it's not clean, whenever it comes to the shipping department, Lynn does a great job of making sure it comes to you. We've got record washers back there and all the fancy things to make it look pretty. I really shouldn't be doing all this work for a Olivia Newton-John record, especially a 12-inch record, but hey, why not? That's what we're here to do, right? Fight me about it. All right, but again, it took a condition that I thought was going to be a VG to a VG plus. Super good shape. So the boss man will be happy to know that I'm doing extra work so we can make extra money. All right, I got to take this out of here. That ain't helping at all. All right, so let's grade this cover as well. VG plus. I just see some slight corner wear, really. And again, we're just dealing with 12-inch records that have all these full color, customized full covers. All right, so we have determined that this thing's ready to go, VG plus all the way around. It's a $5.26 album. And let's make sure that the next one does. If it's going to be the exact conditions, the exact pressing. We have two in a row, so we didn't put a sticker on it. If everything is similar, it's going to be the same price no matter what, especially if it's the same pressing. 921, 288. I'm going to take it down to Mexico. All right. Boom. All right, so pretty sure. Oh no, this looks a little different. 850. And this actually is a different. No, the same catalog number. All right, never mind. So let me copy this catalog number. Paste it into the search engine at discogs.com. All right, I did say that, right? Yeah. All right, so again, like before, there were two different versions. There's label variations. All those things we don't want to deal with today. All righty. Interesting. So apparently we do have a different version than the one that we just put in there. I'm trying to figure out what's different about it, though. Everything. The only thing that would be different would be a promo stamp they said on the back, and I don't see that either. So let me do a little bit more homework here, if you don't mind. Again, I'm spending all this time on an Olivia Newton-John record. But that's the ADD in me, right? Let me see what other versions real quick. No. So my name is Slowpoke Bill. We have a chance maybe to have an identifier here with the dead wax information. CATMM process one. Let's just check the label picture. Isn't this exciting? All right, so that's not the version. So this is a different label variation from what we just put in the bin here. That's why I was getting a bit confused. So again, that's why we do all this work. I mean, we have two different versions. We don't know if it's going to sound quality. It's not identifying the pressing plants on either one of these. But we know we can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. So let's go ahead and grade the vinyl. I can see some small scratches already. But again, nothing that's going to overpower the music here at all. So, like its sister there, this is going to be a VG Plus record. And again, all the value is based on the vinyl. And the fact that it might be a different pressing might have something to do with the price. I haven't gotten down that far yet. Boom, because we got to grade the cover first. This is, whoa. I mean, it is Olivia Newton-John, too. This is near mint. It really is. I'm looking hard for something wrong with it. Okay, I do. No. Yeah, there's some slight. Nah. Let's just go with near mint. It's Olivia. It's my gift to Olivia Newton-John and her passing, in honor of her passing. So anyhow, this is a $4.87 record. So there is like a 50-cent difference between that record and this record. And unless you're a huge audiophile, you're really not going to know the difference. So think wisely when purchasing your records. I mean, if you're just a regular Olivia Newton-John fan and you like the song The Rumor, save 50 cents, go with this one. $29.20. Again, I'm just identifying it with an inventory sticker, a number, I should say, to distinguish it from its sister that's in there. There you go. Y'all are together again. All right, I need to take two. We'll be right back. I'm going to get Mr. Grinch here to bob the head to the music. So we have activity, right? Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Songs transport you back. Memories that last forever. From tracks that make up Sirius XM's classic rock. Top 1000.
Number 914.
Let me grab some records before I sit down. No record. Thank you, Mr. Grinch. I'm going to put these on the bottom, actually. Thanks for hanging, being with us. We like being with you. Even though I don't know who's out there, I really don't. Let me throw that away. Let's just do it. We are here at the Bull Tracks Records in Clearwater, Florida, entertaining the world. Well, we hope we're entertaining. Okay, so back into what we're doing here is grading vinyl records. Everything that we add into the inventory, it's a thorough go over as far as the vinyl, the covers. We make comments, we get the grades, and then our friends at Discogs help us determine the value of it. And we have a lot of fun doing it. We learn a lot. Now, this is a top load cover, which more than likely means it's going to be a UK release. They don't do a whole lot of that here with US releases. Just something I've learned over the years. But no, this is from the US. Apparently, I don't know everything. So I do know to put in the catalog number so we can get the process started. There it is, Cuckoo by Sheila E. Of course, part of the Paisley Park Records, the record label Prince put together for Sheila E. and More Stay in the Time and all those ones that were underneath him. Now, a couple of key indicators we're going to be looking for. I see right away that it's an SRC, so I'm going to look for their logo, which is right here. That SRC logo, which is going to be stamped into this, it's not etched, it's stamped, indicates that this is an original pressing. While I've got that screen up, let's just go ahead and I'm looking here at the dead wax. Let's go ahead and make sure that the numbers match up as well. ASR1, and we got a winner there. Basically, the numbers here in the dead wax between the end of the music groove and the beginning of the label is the information that helps us identify the label, the catalog number, and most times the pressing plant as well. And that's what people are looking for sometimes is the exact pressing. This is, again, an SRC pressing. And where did we determine that they were? Hold on one second. Oh, they were in Pennsylvania, but they are now closed. They stopped using it in the factory in 2018. Wow. So, but we've identified exactly what we have here in front of us. So let's go ahead and sell it, give it a grade. If I recall, we had one of these yesterday, and it wasn't a cheap record. Let's just say that. It came in pretty well. Now, I'm trying to get a piece of something off of here, and I don't want it to spread, but unfortunately it has. So just let me do a little touch-up work here. Basically, there was a little mark right here, and I used a dry rag, and I kind of spread it a little bit, so I'm going to moisten this rag. Now, remember, keep in the groove. Just go in the direction of the groove when cleaning these things. Otherwise, you're just going to make a mess like I just did. Basically, I just turned a near mint record into a VG plus. I did. That I've never done that. I can honestly say that. I just turned a good record into a bad record. It's not a bad record. It's not near mint now. This side is near mint because I didn't do anything bad to it. And I apologize if you're a Sheila E fan. But again, that's not something that's going to overpower the music. It's not going to skip. It's not coming off. I know that.
Number 912.
So again, it was a near mint record, but now I'm going to give it a VG plus, which again is an exceptional grade. Let me find. And if you do happen to wipe down your records, make sure too you dry them off, because that water residue sometimes will leave a stain in a way. Nothing permanent. I feel terrible, and I need to send an apology letter to Sheila E's people. I really do. I don't believe she's still alive, but I'll send a note to her people. All right, let's grade the cover, and I'm not going to wipe it down because I don't want to mess it up anymore. Just slight ring wear really is all I see. So VG plus. I feel terrible. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm probably going to have to, I don't know, go find a happy hour or something. Oh, I was going to do that anyhow. All right, so we move on. Here's Julie Brown. She's a crazy chick. Dressed in the body of a white girl. Well, what? Huh? But that was a big tune. Here we go. Another top load. Cover. Julie Brown. This is a U.S. pressing. It is. It's not a promo copy. 20753. Again, I'm just starting out always just using the simple catalog number because it's right there and I don't have to grab my magnifying glass. I use that for the dead wax information, which I am going to have to use. All right, so there, I see right away the SRC logo, and that is not what we're looking for. So I'm looking at something that says Allied record. That's not. We want to find the SRC version. So I need to back it up. We're going to pull up every version of U.S. pressings of this that are available. There are 7 of them. And again, that whenever I put that up, that usually includes the CDs and the cassettes and all that. That's not what we're looking for. Now, it does say right here, maxi single, 45 RPM, 12-inch, which is exactly what this is. But then it says next to it, specialty pressing. That's SRC. So I have identified the exact copy that we have here through these numbers here in the dead wax. Actually, it was the logo in the dead wax. But I am just going to double and triple check. I'm going to make sure the labels match, because that's what I do. And again, we've already done the dead wax trick, so we're good to go. Let me make sure. SRC and SR1. So it's just simple little things like that that make a difference. We put a lot of effort into making sure we're totally accurate. That is pretty much goal number 1. All right, so let's go ahead and grade this. And again, accurately. Nobody's ever played this record, ever. Near mint all day long. So let's slip that in there. Make sure I get the grade up there. I need to pull that plastic out is what I need to do. There we go. Otherwise, you're just going to end up scrunched inside of there. There we go. I mean, especially when it's a near mint record like that. You know, I'm about ready to give a near mint for this cover as well. No, there's some slight ring wear. And basically, the ring wear is what you'll see. It just looks like a big circle has been embedded into the front and or the back cover sometimes. And that's basically because it's pressed into your record collection like that. And, you know, we all keep them tight. And a lot of times the thickness of the vinyl is thicker than the cardboard. So it leaves those little imprints. We call it ring wear. But that's the story behind that. So let's move on. I'm going to add my name tag to it, punch some numbers. Now here, again, here's a record that was put out in 1987. That was a pretty big hit. Not a lot of people have a copy of this, apparently. Whether it's for sale or in their collection, but there is a small list of people that do want it. So that's going to drive the price of this up. When this record came out in 1987, it was probably a $5 record in that area. It's now valued at $22.86. And if this is something that interests you, you know, take good care of it. It's only going to increase in value as time goes on. We see positive proof of that all day long. Even obscure records that people haven't heard of have increased in value. So we educate and we entertain. And we scratch our heads sometimes. My name's Bill. Welcome to Bull Tracks Records. The great Barry White, Show You Right. That dude had a voice, didn't he? Oh my God. Love Unlimited. That was the first band he was with. Love Unlimited. All right, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 7. Another cool thing is, too, it's Barry White, who's of an earlier generation, and here he is with a vinyl 12-inch extended mix. That's the epitome of cool right there. But, you know, only guys like Barry White. We had a 12-inch from Gladys Knight yesterday. Come on, man. Legends. Let's get him part of the party here. All right, so we got Barry White, Show You Right. We have a promotional copy. And I should have identified that right away because here we have a plain white label with basic, simple black text. I was just raving about Barry White. That was the thing. All right, so let me back this up. I'm going to pull up a directory that shows all versions. And hopefully there'll be an identifier for the promo edition, which there is right here. Basically, when I put in that catalog number, it'll show all the pressings, whether it be US, Germany, Switzerland, and a lot of times we have to filter that out. There's not a lot of promotion copies that come from overseas pressing plants. Those are 99% of the time come from the US plants only. All right, so we've identified that. Just let me look at the pictures real quick. That was a moot point. All right, we can go ahead and sell this sucker. And Barry White, 12-inch from Barry White. Somebody's got to be all over this. And I'll tell you now, you're going to get an experience, a nice listening experience out of this. This is a VG Plus record. I mean, a slight hairline scratch over there, a little slight groove wear here. It's been played one time, but very well cared for. In fact, it was probably played by Barry White himself before he sold it. So you might have that to think about. I'm kidding. Anyhow, VG Plus will be the grade for this. Barry White, I like that. All right, so the cover looks real good. It's got some corner wear. It's still VG Plus quality. Oh, I do notice something as I flip it behind me here. That it does have the, it is a promo copy record, but it does have the promo stamp here on the back. So I will identify that in the comments section. And that way it's no surprise. When you take it out of the box, when it shows up at your doorstep, you'll be like, I know that was going to be. I knew that. That Bill told me that. So you can trust me on the record stuff. Anything else, no. But the record stuff, yeah. So we're having another big day here. Wednesday, sunny in the south. We're here in Clearwater, Florida. Here's Jody Watley. Your love keeps working on me. I dated her sister. But anyhow, this is the more modern MCA label. This is usually for anything came out in the mid 90s beyond. Usually the MCA labels just have the rainbow, or a simple brown and tan text. Excuse me. I knew that was coming. All right, and they also have a unique prefix for the 12-inch. 54785. I'm using the magnifying glass to read this stuff. Okay, here we go. So first things first, let's make sure that the label matches up. Again, there are always variations of the MCAs, but this one matches. Make sure everything's where it needs to be. All right, that matches. If available, let's make sure we check the numbers in the dead wax, but that is unavailable. But it does offer a barcode number, which are found on the back. That's the barcode. All right, so we've identified exactly what copy we have here. Let's go ahead and put it up for sale. I've already got my eyeball on it. This thing is a near mint record. Never been played. And we're seeing a lot of that type of quality in this collection that we're going through. So yeah, near mint all day long. I can sleep good thinking that I did the right thing. All right, so let me add this here. Now, once I add the condition of this particular product, the folks there in the background at Discogs are already calculating and determining the value of this based on the quality of the product, the pressing of it, the quantity too. How many did they make? Is there a few out there? Is there a bunch out there? So we'll reveal that price here in a minute. First, let me go ahead and grade this cover. That is awesome. This is a near mint cover too. Ain't nothing wrong with this. But there you go. All right, so this record again came out in 1993. It's about 30 years old. It was a $5 record back then. Probably $4 record. Well, it's a $7 record now. This was not one of her bigger hits. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of them out there. But if you want one that's in super duper good shape, here it is right here, Bolt Tracks Records. Got somebody sneaking in. Hold on. We get people banging on our door. Not banging on the door, but we have a golf instructional place next door. A little golf shop. People come bring their clubs and swing into the wall kind of thing. And they think this is it. And there's no sign on the door that says that we're the golf store. That's the amusement that I get here. All right, so we're on to PD Pablo. This is, I want to say it's a promo copy because it's a basic white label. But maybe they just didn't want to spend money on PD Pablo at that time. 401. A little Chicago, I'm a man. This is one of my favorite bands, the band Chicago, when Terry Kath was still alive, back to early Chicago. When Peter Cetera took over, you lost me, pal. Kind of like when Michael McDonald joined the Doobie Brothers. He killed the Doobie Brothers, single-handedly killed the Doobie Brothers for a short time. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let's move on. We're doing a PD Pablo Raise Up. I need to pull up all the U.S. versions here real quick. And apparently there are 7 of them. Let's put 3 of them. But specifically, I'm making sure that we get the plain white label. The first example doesn't even show a picture comparison, so I can't use that right now. I suspect that this was a promo, but let me just check the picture to make sure. See, okay, I'm missing the identifier that says promo only, but it is the same texture, color, layout label that I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I seem to say that a lot, right? If that makes any sense to you. If that makes any sense. All right, so we have found the version that we're looking for and the cover that we're looking for. So we have a winner. Let's get a match here. The only identifier other than the dead wax, which doesn't have a comparison, is the barcode again. 876. We have a match there. So let's move forward. PD Pablo. I remember interviewing Mark Martin, the race car driver, one time. And I asked him what kind of music he liked listening to. And this is the first artist he mentioned. fact, that used to be his walkout music when he was a driver. I was a backup pit reporter for NASCAR radio back in, what years was that? 2005 to about 2010. Anyhow, let's move on. Enough about me. So we need to put a grade on a PD Pablo. And I'm going to give it a VG plus. You would too if you were sitting here looking at it. I guarantee you would too. All right, so PD is in the sleeve and the jacket. We got a VG plus cover here, just the typical slight, really ring wear. There's no corner wear at all. Yeah, it's just really great shape, especially it's a 20-year-old record. All right, we're good to go. I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so. All right. And I was talking to my mother, by the way. I love you so. My mother was supposed to be tuning in today, but apparently she tuned in while I was out or something. I'll find out later. 78612. Starting our next project with the simple catalog number 79059. Here, this is another. I'd be banging my drum on my bongos right now if I was at home. I can play this part. That's me. That's me on the bongos. All right, so we're working on another Bad Boy Entertainment release. The band Total. Oh, I remember them from yesterday. Not this particular song or EP. All right, real quick, I'm just checking out the labels while I have the pictures up, and everything does match up. We've already matched the catalog number. There is no dead wax information, but again, there is a barcode. Barcodes are generally fairly accurate. It doesn't give you, the barcode doesn't exactly give you the pressing plants and things like that. So anyhow, we've identified this. Let's put it up for sale. We're wasting a lot of time here today talking about bongos. A small scratch there. Again, I'm using this 100% cotton cloth in a circular motion with the grooves just to pull out any static dust. Make sure that you really get the true essence of the vinyl condition. Again, I just see this one scratch here, but still we're going to have to give it a VG plus grade because of that. And again, if you're, one of these, I only buy near mint or mint, VG pluses are always going to be lesser priced, first of all. And really the basic same quality. It's just one small scratch on here, and it's not going to impede the sound at all. I'm a frugal guy, so I got all kind of tips on how to try and save money and squeeze the most out of it. That's what happens when you retire. All right, so let's grade the cover. And again, if you're just joining us, thank you, first of all. The covers have no bearing at all on the overall value of the package. Of course, you want it to be nice and pretty and perfect, but a lot of times they may not be. But we let you know by grading it and adding comments about it. So we go the extra mile. Now we got some rough edge wear here on the right side. That's usually reserved for whenever somebody still has the original shrink on there. And they're doing everything not to touch this. But I'm kind of seeing that evidently over here. And it's just that one right edge. But again, I'm going to have to give it a VG grade. Hold on a second. Right edge wear. All right. Really, that's the only imperfection I see on that cover. Otherwise, I would give it a VG plus, but that's just a little too much, especially down here in the bottom. All right, so we can safely move on. Let me crunch the numbers, hit the go button. Give it about 5 minutes, and you'll be able to find it on our website. Check there over my shoulder at all times. BoldTracksRecords.com. Ooh, hope you're having a wonderful afternoon, no matter where you're at. I'm glad I'm not where there's any snow. I haven't seen snow. Well, the last time I saw snow, been about 13 years probably since I saw it, and it was fake snow then. It was up at Sugar Mountain in North Carolina. My son and I went up to go snowboarding. All right, so let's go into our next project here. Itching for a scratch from the Force MDs. I'm itching. I just scratched my ear, so apparently I was itching for one. All right, so we've identified by the symbol catalog number the song, the artist, the label. I've actually found a version of it that I think may match. I'm checking the pictures of the label, and that is a perfect match. All right. Our next line of defense, making sure everything here is matches what's here. I do see things here like right away, mastering by Frankfurt Wayne, New York. They have a stamp, not an etching, and it's always very, very visible. And there it is. Herbie Jr.'s name, smiley face.
Number 908.
Cool deal. All right, everything matches. So we can go ahead and give the grading. This better not be the Moody Blues. I think it is. And I can't change. Well, I can change it on this channel. Hold on. Oh, this is Electric Light Orchestra. Close, close. At least they rock. Moody Blues is not a rock band. All right, so I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I need to put a grade on this. I put it away and I didn't pay attention to the grade. All right, VG plus. The only thing I see really is a slight groove wear here, and it's just really in that centralized in that one area. So yeah, VG plus. The Moody Blues are not a rock band. I'll say it again. Anytime the piccolo is your lead instrument, you're not a rock band. That's how that works. All right, so we got a pretty good cover here. Well, I take that back. It's got a little paper tear down here. It's not like the paper is missing, and I'm not going to pull it up, make it any worse, but there's a little paper tear. Slight ring and corner wear, which is normal. So, but I'm going to have to give it a good plus. I'm going to add that first. Like paper tear, lower front cover. There, lower front cover. All right. Again, it's just a small little thing. And again, it has no bearing on the overall value of the package. So that's good to go. All right. Put my name tag on it. Punch some numbers. And itching for a scratch, man. Get you some right now at bulltracksrecords.com. Let me count again real quick. Getting ready to put another inventory sticker on one of these fabulous releases. So thanks again for joining us. I can't tell you why I'm laughing. I can't. I'll get banned. We were banned from TikTok one time because I showed an album cover that had a picture of a woman's backside on the back cover, and I was just showing it. Next thing you know, we were banned for 30 days or something like that. So that's why they stick me here now. Saida. My name is Saida, by the way. No, we're looking for Saida Garrett right now. Refuse to be loose. That's not what we're looking for there. 02993. Oh, okay. I missed one line. Hold on. There we go. So, again, the song Refuse to Lose, Saida Garrett. Coming to us on Quest Records. Quest Records was started by Quincy Jones. That's where the Q came from. It was Q West at first, and then they just went with Quest. So anyhow, we're looking for a specific pressing here, apparently. Because it's showing a couple different. Anyhow, we're going to have to kind of go through the slow process here. All right, I see the SRC logo. But again, little tricky little things like this is what we're looking for. These are the things that are going to help identify exactly what version we have here. Is it an SP pressing? Appreciate you bearing with us. There it is. The SRC logo is shown as an identifier here. Let me make sure it's in the picture, though, too. That's going to be vitally important. And there it is. All right, so we have made a match. Usually it's pretty simple when you come with a 12-inch extended plays, the EPs, maxi singles, whatever you want to call them, because they didn't press as many of these as they would that full album by that artist. So there's not going to be as many out there. In fact, right now it shows that 16 people have this in their collection, while 14 people would like to have it. And when it shows it's in their collection, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's for sale. It just means it's in their collection. They're letting you know. Anyhow, we're going to give a VG Plus grade for the vinyl. I get a little ahead of myself, and my apologies. All right, so let's stuff her back in. It's protective sleeve and jacket. Here's one thing too. It's got a promo only stamp here on the front. We will make sure we identify that in the comments section. I'm going to give this cover a VG Plus because I only see slight ring wear, really. That's really the only imperfection, slight ring wear. I'll let you look at it. Promo copy stamp on the front cover. Usually it's on the back, but we got this one on the front. Boom, 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 boom. All right, crunch the numbers and we're ready to go. So, but we're going to be hitting the home stretch here. I need to take a quick lunch break because I have not done that yet. Let me stuff her back in here first. We don't quite need one yet. I'm going to leave Bob to entertain you. No, actually, I got to turn that off, don't I? No, I don't. All right, I'll be right back.
Some of the most influential classic rock songs of all time. Sirius XM's Classic Rock Top 1000.
Number 906.
It's not enough to fill me up. I need more than just words to say. I need everything that's life to give. Sometimes in my life, baby, close your eyes, let go. This can be everything we dream. It's not work that makes it work. Oh, the living that you do the work on. It's hard and something reached out and touched me. Now I know. Well, there's a picture in a gallery. Fallen angel looking out like you. We forget where we come from. Sometimes I have a dream it was really you. Something reached out and touched me. Now I know. If we could have the best. You don't have to die and go to heaven. I'm here around to be born again. Just tune in to what this place has got to offer. 'Cause we may never be here
Almost done. Oh no, I haven't gone away. I do need to close the door. Hold on. Keep the studio secure. We are now hunkered down in the bunker. So if you're still hanging with us, thank you. I'm going to plug this in, charge this up a little bit before we get out of here.
I got to have it.
All right, so again, my name is Bill. We are here at Bull Tracks Records in Clearwater, Florida. Hold on, got another message from my son. And those are important messages. And we'll see how that goes. All right, so again, my name's Bill. We are here at Bull Tracks Records in Clearwater, Florida, where it's a beautimous day. I thought I had a ball game tonight, but I don't. So I'm going to be jumping on my bicycle, get some exercise because I'm getting fat, sitting here all day. Anyhow, my name is Bill. We're doing the vinyl record grading, RDAP. And basically, we start the process with each project with a simple catalog number, which are always found readily available here on the front labels.
Number 904.
65357. And there we go. We're looking for Reality from the band Illusion, and it came up a promo copy with the catalog number that we used. I don't see any indicators here at first. There it is. Promo. There it is. So anyhow, utilizing the catalog number took us right to the promo version in the directory here at Discogs, which is the website we use to identify accurately every record that comes through here. I'm quickly checking the label. They have pictures here on the website to make sure that everything matches up, and it does. So we can go ahead and put this up for sale. Grading the record, the most important part of the whole process, really, because everything is based the value on this particular piece of vinyl. I see what I thought might be a scratch, and it is a small scratch. I'm just wiping it down just to make sure. A lot of times it just could be an accumulation of static dust or something. But again, it is just one small scratch. There's another one over here. But again, it's nothing that you're going to hear. You're probably not even going to be able to see it unless you get it up into your face like that. The message here really is that anytime that you come across a record that you really want and your choice is between a very good plus and a near mint, yeah, you want the near mint, but it's going to cost you a little bit more. If you're frugal like me, always looking to save some money, need to buy it on sale, VG Plus is always a way to go. It's very good plus for a reason, really. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grade the cover too. If you're just joining us, first of all, thank you. Second of all, the cover has no bearing on the overall value of the package. I'm just looking at the girls. That's what I'm doing. No, I'm looking at the condition. No, I'm looking at the girls. We got some noticeable corner edge wear, ring wear. I want to give it a VG grade. I also need to notate that there's a small price sticker here on the front cover. And there's also a little DJ sticker over there. But it was more, and then here's a hype sticker that also shows that it's a promo only. But that's identified here on the picture on the Discogs directory. So we're good to go. Not yet. We're going to need to put another inventory sticker here. We'll do it here in about a record or two. We had one of these yesterday. Junior, Mama used to say. A super single. There's another word for it. Maxi single, EP, extended play. Now I see super single. All right, let me close out this other one real quick. So I just had lunch, and I'm probably going to burp in a little bit. Just a heads up. All right, so we're going to start with a simple catalog number for Junior. Mama used to say 4014. Yes. All right, shows 3 different pressings, including a promo pressing. That is not what we have in front of us. Now, the cool thing about Mercury, Polydor, Polygram, that family of records, again, they put identifiers for the pressing plant here on the label. Usually it's going to be underneath where we'll say stereo or 33 and a third or something like that. This particular number here is 26, I believe. 26. So in the directory here at Discogs, I can pull up every one of the US pressings and releases, and there are 10 of them. In some cases, they already identify it with the number in the directory. I'm not seeing 26 here. I see 72. I see 18. I see PRC. Let me try this one just in case. Now, I need to also look at the numbers here in the dead wax. I do see without the magnifying glass, I see the letters PRC. So we want a PRC pressing, which would be from Richmond, Indiana. Since we're looking at the dead wax, let's make sure those numbers match up. BSPRC C1. I thought this was going to be hard. Let me look at the pictures too. I need to make sure that that number 26 appears on the label. No, it doesn't. Not on this one. Dang it. It shows up as 72. So apparently, even the numbers in the dead wax are going to be similar for different releases. That doesn't happen often. All right, so we need to, again, US 12-inch. It's not a test pressing. We did check PRC, I thought. Let's check it again. I'm going to go straight to the label to make sure it says 26. All right, so there we go. Nope, we have another issue that has a DJ. The letters DJ attached to the catalog number. That is not matched with this. It's usually not this hard, kids. All right, but we're going to keep pressing here. We are. Again, we're looking at key is the number 26 on the label. So I'm going to go straight to the label, pictures of the label. There she is, 26. Simple catalog number, no DJ included. So we have zeroed in on the exact copy that we have. Again, it was pressed in. I pushed a little too fast there. Now it's not showing where it was pressed. Oh, I take that back. It was pressed by PRC, which is in California. All right, so we do have an exact copy. I took a little too much time, but we're going to be accurate. We're not in the speed here. They have me working, obviously. They're not in the speed, pal. All right, so I just see a few fingerprints, a little scratch here. But again, it's going to go in as a VG Plus record, just because based on one little scratch. But if you look at the overall condition, that is has amazing shape. It really is. All right, so let me not touch it anymore. VG Plus, the official grade. All right, a good solid plastic inner sleeve. I'm not going to be the guy that rips that. All right, cover, grade. We've got slate ring, corner wear, typical wear. Especially a record is 45 years old. So VG Plus. Oh, let me put in the slate ring corner wear. Any other indicators we need to have here? No. Nice color there. I like that. All right, so we have crunched the numbers. We got another new addition to the ever-growing inventory here at Voltrax Records. I need to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put a label identifier on there for the inventory. So 2920. 2944. Basically, I'm entering a 10-digit inventory number. We use a numerical system here. And that's going to better help when you put this into your cart, make your purchase. Our shipping department will see that number. It's going to show the title and the artist and the label and things like that. But that number is the most important thing to help zero in on making sure we get your right stuff quickly. And if you make an order Monday through Friday, actually, you make an order any day. Your order will be picked, packed, and shipped within 24 hours. Not on the weekends. I take that back. They don't pick up on Saturday or Sunday. But we got it picked and packed and ready to go. All right, so here we are with a Motown, a special disco version of something. Basically, this is two different artists. We had this yesterday. Diana Ross on one side, Thelma Houston on the other, but this was a different cover. And the thing with Motown Records is that they like messing with your head as far as labels go. They change things. There's so many variations of a single record. It's mind-boggling sometimes. But we're going to just simply start with the catalog number. Hopefully that'll get us in the right direction. 00010D1. All right, so it does bring up two different pressings of this 12-inch, 33 and a third. All right, number one, let's make sure that everything matches on the label, that thing that drives everybody crazy. And I'm telling you already, we don't have a match. Hold on, that's Thelma. Let's look at Thelma first. Hey, we might have a match. How about that? Let's look at the other side. Just when I say it's going to be hard, I make it look like it's the easiest thing in the world, right? Let's triple check here, make sure numbers in the dead wax match up as well. 13B is the key. There it is. Yeah, it's going to take all day. That's what I was saying. Don't listen to me. I mean, listen to me when it comes to records, but that's about it. All right, so let's grade the vinyl. I see a few scratches and a little groove wear here. A few scratches here. It's been played. The Thelma Houston side has been played. They didn't dig into the Diana Ross at all. So, but we got to grade both of them overall. We're going to give it a VG+. Definitely an interesting cover here. Motown Double Disco. That's a first for me. I've never heard of that. But it's a great idea. You take two of your bigger artists, two of their songs that need a little legwork. Those weren't necessarily huge hits for either one of those ladies, but when you put them both together, then there's some value in it. All right, let's grade that cover, by the way. I just noticed, too, that it is a promo copy because it's got a cutout here. I don't know if you can see it better that way. Promo copy cut out. Cut it out. All right, so I've added my name tag, crunched the numbers. We got a value, $4.05. Again, that's how much it probably costs new, but it has not gone down in value. It's still in really good shape. We did give it a VG+. So you cannot lose with vinyl. You really can't. Even if you're not a fan of vinyl, it's a great investment. It really is. I feel like I'm sitting here selling diamonds. All right, Wing Records, Tony Tone Tone. One of the keys here, it has the barcode already on the label, so we don't have to go too far to dig that out. 887680. Adding that number sends us nowhere. What happened? Tony Tone Tone. There we go. That's what we want. All right, so Wing Records, Born Not to Know, the extended play 12-inch from Tony Tone Tone. All right, so there are going to be a couple different pressings. One thing I'm looking for, and I see right away, is the SRC logo. Sideways S with an R and a C inside of the circles. While we're here, we might as well check the rest of the dead wax. ASSP. Everything there matches. So it's going to be a moot point. Easily that everything on the label is going to match, but I'm going to make real sure. 49. Here's another key. Wing Records is part of the Mercury Records family, and like Mercury and Polydor and Polygram, they put a pressing plant number right there. It does show a picture in the descriptive photo here on the Discogs directory, number 49. Yep. But it does not signify that as far as identifiers here on the directory. I'm a little confused by that, but everything else matches. So let's go ahead and put it up for sale. All right, I see some groove wear here. Obviously, you can probably see that right there. Notice how the color of the vinyl is a lighter shade right there. And you can pretty see it when I reflect the light at it too. Maybe I didn't do it right for you TikTok people. But that's the kind of things that we're looking for. And that Grooveware is, I mean, this record looked near mint at one point, but now it's going to be VG plus. Grooveware is not a bad thing. It really isn't. Scratches against the groove, that's a bad thing. So let's go ahead and stuff this in its protective inner sleeve. All right, the countdown clock is on. We got about 30 minutes to go. Maybe we'll go a little longer today. I want to go ride my bike. All right, so we got cover time, VG plus, slate ring and corner wear. It's not a promo copy. Nope. So no other identifiers to put in the comment section. We can rock on. Pepsi and Shirley, I guess. Shirley. All right. So this is another 12-inch. This one here is a 33 1/3. We're going to start simply with the catalog number. Now, again, this is a Polydor. It's part of the Mercury family, but it does not have a pressing plant identifier on here. Nope. And usually that's the case, mostly for the long play full-length albums. But we have noticed a lot on the 12-inch, not on this one particularly, though. And that's a bummer. I think that's a bummer. 277. I'll be there. Pepsi. All right, so holy cow. Wow, we got a bunch of different versions of this. Why? All right, so what we're going to do then is just dig a little deeper and go straight to the number in the dead wax, 8872. And zero in on a copy that we have that way. 272771. It's true. A H7NP. I think that's going to be the key right there. H7NP. Sure is, boy. It zeroed in from 10 different pressings to 1. So, and again, based on the information that we glazed from the dead wax here. Yep, everything there matches. We've already identified everything in the dead wax. Let's just make sure simply the labels match up. And they do. No surprise. No surprise. All right, so everything about this is going along pretty smoothly. I see one scratch here, track 1, side 2. A few other scratches here towards the end. That makes no sense at all. But still, nothing that's going to overpower the sound at all. I'm just pulling off dust. I'm going to give it a VG+. It was pretty close to being a near mint, but a lot of quality records in this collection that we're going through today and yesterday. Grading of the cover, I just see the typical slight corner wear. You'll see it too. There's also up here, name sticker. Long live rock, though, you know. So slight corner wear, and then we got the name sticker on the front cover. Be dead or alive. That's what he said. All right, so let's add this to the inventory. Let me close it out real quick, too. Yep. All right, we're perfectly set up to go more. All right, we had this yesterday. Oh, wow, nothing in here. And that's disappointing because we did have a copy of this from yesterday from... what's her name again? Don't make me, Gloria Estefan. That's right. But there's nothing in here. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to check and see if we have a naked record without a cover. I don't see a catalog number, but I'm going to have to use the barcode number, 9870, which will require a magnifying glass. 779. We have a collection of about, it's right behind me, of about 4,000 jackets only, covers only. Didn't have a record in them. But as we dig through these collections, sometimes we find that they've been separated so we can marry them up and match them up again. We only have the one version of this that I told you we put in yesterday, and I'm absolutely positive that did have a cover. Yep. So we have no need for this. Now, when I say no need for it, that means not that to me we're going to throw it away. I'm going to set it over here in a little right there behind me. And then I have an inventory that I keep for all of these abandoned covers, so that when we do find a record by itself, a naked record is what we do call it here, we'll have a match for it. And we'll know where it's at. We save everything. Everything. We're not hoarders. Everything's organized. But we save everything. All right, Belle Biv DeVoe, she's dope. That's what they say. Again, we're going to start with a simple catalog number. I'm just looking for any identifiers as far as promo or not. MC12, 540, 56. Yep. She's dope. Right there. A U.S. pressing. Doesn't say exactly what plan it was pressed at, though. No. But let's first of all make sure the labels match up. We're looking for, again, just placement, track listings, things like that, the font size, colors, anything that makes a difference. We like to find, so we can find exactly what we say we're selling. We have an exact copy here. So let's go ahead and start grading. All right, this record, okay, this is the one that's going to send it downhill a little bit for me. After if I put that there and I look at this, I see a VG plus record. I mean, it's got a few light scratches. Obviously, it's been played and cared for, but then I see this. And again, I don't know why I keep doing this, but there's a scratch that goes kind of like this. It's not a deep scratch. In fact, when I rub my finger over it, I can barely feel it, but with my eyeballs, I can see it for certain. Because of that, we're going to give it a VG grade. Very good. I don't suspect there's going to be there's not going to be any skips, but there could be a pop, maybe a hiss. Not on this side for certain. And there is a price sticker there. We'll notate that in the comments as well. And a price sticker on the front. Why do you put a price sticker on the record label? Nothing that belongs on that label. Crazy people. All right, so I'm looking at this cover. It's got noticeable ring edge corner wear, so I'll give it a VG grade. And then, again, we need to notate it's got the price sticker on the front cover and on the label. I thought I had that in autofill. Price sticker on front cover and on label. All right, my two-finger typing ability is blowing you away. I know it. All right, so we've done all the homework and research that we need to do. We can now proudly enter this into the inventory here at Bold Tracks Records. That's our website right there. Make it your first stop for all your music needs. We've got every genre. We've got 12-inch, we got vinyl, we got cassettes, we got CDs. We've got, I think we got 38 tracks, but we still haven't put those in yet. Does anybody actually have an 8-track player? That's the hard part, is finding an 8-track player that works. So, not that I'm looking for one. 141.09. Okie dokie. So right now we're moving on to our next project, 5-Star Orchestra, and a song called All Fall Down, backed with First Avenue. Now I need to see if this is a promo copy. First, I don't see that identifier. Nope. So we have a retail version. RCA Victor. We're going to be looking for the black RCA Victor with the color dog, Nipper. He's not shaded. There's a couple different versions of Nipper, but that's the basic one right there. And that's an image that we are going to be searching for when we pull up the comparable photos here on the directory at Discogs. That matches up, and that matches up. All right, so now we have, nope. All right, we do not have an exact match here because we got some added text here. hot new remix. What? All right, so let me back this up. We're going to have to pull up all U.S. pressings of this release. There are 7 of them, according to this directory. And again, not a full 7 because there's 12 inches, there's 4 or 7 inches as well. But we want the PW. Now, again, looking at that label is going to be most important because there it is right there, hot new remix. Just small things like that. I mean, it's going to be the same music, the same pressing, just a variation of the label. But we do our homework and we make sure it's exact. I don't mean to, toot our own horn, but we're good. We're really good. All right, so grading of the record. This is going to go down as a VG plus. Just one small scratch here towards the end of track 1 and the 2. And that's the extended mix. That's not what you're looking for. This is the side you want. And this, again, one small hairline scratch, but just small imperfections like that going to keep it at a VG plus as far as the overall grade. I undergrade everything, I really do. So let's get it into its protective inner sleeve and fabulous colorful jacket. It's got some corner wear, but again, that's typical because these things have been, in a box somewhere and they pull them in and out. And that's what bumps first is those corners. Still VG plus condition. Super duper 5-star coming at you right there via the website at bulltracksrecords.com. Hope you will check this out. You can also, by the way, let me lean in. I'll show you my hat. I like ball caps. This is the very first Bull Track Records trucker cap. And we have those available. Just go to our website again, bulltracksrecords.com. Up on the left-hand corner, you'll see shop. Click that. Then another sub window will come down and it'll say merch. Because, we're hip. We can say merch and people know what we're talking about. We got hats, we got hoodies, we got some cool t-shirts, different, vinyl themed shirts. They had them in here, now they're gone. One said, drop the needle, feel the groove. I like that one a lot. Somebody stole it, but whatever. But anyhow, you can pick those up on the website. Pretty cool, and we'll appreciate you being a part of the family, really. All right, so our next project begins with a simple search of the catalog number. 127. I thought I did this one already. Dare Me by the Pointer Sisters. I guess I didn't do that. The special extended single is what we have. It doesn't say special extended single. It doesn't say that. So first step, make sure we got a match for the label. See, it's got the track times listed to the side. Very interesting layout, but we do have a match here, according to the directory at Discogs. Third step, make sure everything in the dead wax matches as well. Round and round. PWB1S is the key. Thank you. And this was pressed in Indianapolis. That's what the 1S usually signifies. That it's an Indianapolis pressing. And I was correct this time. So let's go ahead and measure up. See how this thing measures up condition-wise. This is in really good shape. Again, 100% cotton cloth. Don't use the fiberglass. Just a few small, really small scratches. I mean, I'm looking hard, and I did see them. When you see this, you're going to be like, you bonehead, this is a near mint. And you can call me bonehead, that's fine. But no, I'm going to give it a VG plus. I really am. Again, my thought process is I'd rather you pull this out and go, oh boy, I got one over on Bill. This is it, baby. Than to pull it out and say, boy, Bill got one over on me, didn't he? I don't want that. So let's quickly move on. We've got about 20 minutes left to go in the broadcast today. Definitely noticeable ring edge and corner wear. I'm going to give it a VG grade. Because some dance to remember. Some dance to forget. Oh, I drink to forget. That's what it is. I dance to remember, drink to forget.
Number 896.
So, all right, here we go. Highway Star action. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and add this into the bin because it's going to be available for sale here in about 5 minutes. at bulltracksrecords.com. And if it's not there, you can't get it. So it's in there. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. It's one of my all-time favorite bands. All right, so a key is Jive Records. Usually that's blue label, especially when it's a Jive release, a retail release. Given that it's a plain white label, some simple black text, that tells me right away it's probably going to be a promo copy. And sure enough, it says right there, promo. So our search is going to be really narrowed because there's not many pressings of the promo copies. Hold on. So let me add the simple catalog number, JDAB. Oop. And it sure enough pulls it up. I just can't handle it from High Five, the promo version on Jive Records. Doesn't show any pictures, but we already know what it looks like. It says white labels, black print. Boom. And it doesn't give any other identifiers as far as dead wax information. So we're going to trust the system because that's what we have to do. We have no choice. We have to trust the system. Trust the process. All right, so I'm looking over everything, give it a grade for the vinyl. I don't see anything, kids. Nope. So we got a near mint record here. That's what a near mint record looks like. And we got tons of them. Again, the quality that we have in this last batch that we picked up has just been unbelievable. So that's why I'm a highway star. Sorry, I'm burping. Trying to, at least. All right, the cover's seen better days. But hey, the music has brought so much fun. I mean, we have definitely noticeable edge ring corner wear. So we'll go to VG. Great. And again, everything's still solid. Usually I'm looking for seam splits and things like that, but this still has some solid bones. It really does. Oh, I see a price sticker up there too. Let's let you know that's there as well. I'm a highway star. All right, there we go. If you've been hanging with us the last couple of days, thank you. We're getting back into a regular routine after the long holidays. And I had some, whatever. But we're here Mondays through Fridays, 10:30 till about 4. Let your friends know what we're doing if they're interested in this kind of stuff. And again, we always have the chat room open if you got any questions. I guess you have to have listeners first or viewers first before you get questions, right? Lisa and the Cult Jam, Kiss Your Tears Away. This is an alternate. This is a variation of the cover because I saw one of these yesterday and it was a different cover. But we'll investigate that as we move along. We're going to start with the simple catalog number, 1785. Ooh, Lisa. This is not a promo copy. No, it is a promo copy. That's why it's different. All right, so let's look at the labels real quick. Make sure we got a match everywhere. Guitar solo. Dun, dun. Love it. All right, so we've identified this as a promo version and matched up the labels. There are nothing to compare to as far as dead wax information. Here is an indicator. So again, we're going to trust the system. Trust the system. Condition of the vinyl, pretty damn good, but that should be one on there, right? PDG, pretty damn good. But no, we have to use other words. And very good plus is the word I'm going to use for this. Very good plus. So pretty damn good is, you know what that means, right? Very good plus should be equal to pretty damn good. If I was in charge, it would be PDG. But anyhow, VG plus. PDG, pretty damn good, man. All right, you can even see this from a mile away. Look at that ring wear. Whoa. And the same condition here for the edges and the corners. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's still in great shape. VG quality. And there is that dang small price sticker on the front. Luckily, I've got that in autofill already. Boom, boom. Lisa, and Pulp Jam. All right, do I need a sticker there? That will do the next one. Mr. DJ. This is Fenderella. Fenderella. Is anybody here? Show your hands. Fenderella? No. Cinderella, Spinderella. I've heard of Spinderella. Fenderella. And that's not even her real name. Or maybe that's the out. No, Mr. DJ is the name of the song. Her nickname is Fenderella. So naturally you would think what? Right, she plays a Fender guitar. I'm not seeing any pictures of the guitar. Nope. Nothing about guitar solos. I know, I'm wasting time. So let's go ahead and add the catalog number here, 4634. I mean, again, I'm Fenderella. If you're going to take a name Fenderella, you better play a Fender guitar. 4634. That's just me talking as a music guy. All right, so let's match up the labels. Again, it's a Motown release, so who knows? Yep, this is different already. I really didn't think that being an EP, maxi single as they call this, that there would be that many variations, but apparently they're going to play with my head here before we call it a day. You know, that's just not right. I'm going to get picked on when I get home enough. All right, so we only have really one more option here. So I need an assist. I need you to help me here. All right, wow, we got it. Those Motown people. I know they were messing with me. I just know it. All right, so we've matched everything up. Most importantly, the label, track listings, everything's good to go. So we can properly put this up for sale after I give it my official, authorized, highly trained grade. I have a degree from the Vinyl Institute of Clearwater. So I'm going to give this a VG+. I mean, I see some slight groove wear, and I'm not going to try and show you because you ain't going to see it. And we have a DJ sticker here on the label, which makes no sense. All right, so let's remind ourselves, we can put that in the comments. Fenderella. Just another day here at the record shop. All right, we're going to give a VG+, slight edge and corner wear is really all I'm seeing on this one. Put that part in there. And also we did have that sticker on the label. Made no sense at all. Sticker on the label. Actually, that's not even a price sticker. It was just a sticker. Cool deal. All right, so Fenderella, it can be all yours. Give it about 5 minutes. You'll find it there on our fabulous website, bulltracksrecords.com. We're one of the world's, we got to put an inventory sticker on that. We're one of the world's largest sellers of used vinyl. And we are quite proud of that. 2920. Check the inventory. If you got something specific that you're looking for, if we don't happen to have it, let us know. We can find it. We've got connections all over. We may have it somewhere else that we just don't have an inventory yet. That's always the case. But give us a chance. We'll make sure we'll take really good care of you. That's why we have a 99.6 or 7% positive ratings when you Google us. All right. So we're good there. All right. So listen, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for today. We're not quite done. But I don't want to get started on something and then you can't, and we have to jump out. But anyhow, we'll be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock, 10:30-ish. My name's Bill. Thanks again for watching, man. Appreciate it. Classic rock's big.